The Shooter Shack. Welcome to the Shooter Shack. I shoot at like 80%. Where the hell they do that at? Where the hell they do that at? Welcome to the Shooter Shack. The Shooter Shack. I help you make your money back. Like where they do that at? I shoot 80%. Every Sunday with the kid. I'll make your money back. I shoot 80%. Every Sunday with the kid. Like where they do that at?
Welcome back to the Shooter Shack. As always, Pat Gregoire with none other than the Shooter, and it's a big weekend in sports. You've got the NFL with the championship weekend, NBA, NHL in full swing, and of course, college hoops really starting to heat up. So what a better time to be a sports fan, but an even better time to be right here in the Shooter Shack.
Well, Patty, I couldn't say it better myself. It's been one hell of a run and one hell of a season. 5-1 again last week. Not a goddamn big deal. I've been doing it for 18 weeks straight. So we're keeping this thing rolling at the Shooter Shack. Make sure you head to the website at theshootershack.ca and purchase an investment package like over 50 other people from North America have done. It's your time to make some coin, and the time is now. So let's get this thing rolling with the Shooter Hat Trick.
All right, game number one, you've got the Carolina Hurricanes heading over to Columbus to take on the red-hot Blue Jackets.
Well, they are red hot, and let me tell you, Patty, they've put together one hell of a season under Coach John Tortorella, being one of the top teams in the East. But those Hurricanes, they've surprised a lot of people this year. They are in the hunt for a playoff spot, but on Saturday afternoon, they are going to be taking a salty one right across the chin because I am going with the Columbus Blue Jackets for the win.
All right, game number two, folks. This one is the Royal Oak pick of the week. You've got the Buffalo Sabres taking on the Montreal Canadiens at the Bell Center in a big divisional matchup.
It is a big one, Patty, but make sure you guys head up to Garden and Taunton at the Royal Oak and you see our friends over there and you let them know the Shooter sent you. Drop the Shooter bomb and get 10% off all your bill. But the Sabres, they've been up and down all year like a roller coaster. But when it comes to the one you want in between the red pipes, Carey Price is the one you got to have, and he's the one you're going to get. So on Saturday night, I am keeping my chips in play with the Montreal Canadiens to get the victory.
All right, Shooter, 2 goals. Let's finish off this Hattie with game number 3. You've got the Colorado Avalanche heading down south to take on the San Jose Sharks.
Well, Patty, the Sharks have been one of the top teams in the West and one of the top dogs in the league for quite a few years now. And when it comes to playing Colorado, they have been chomping into the boys from the high altitude for about 6 years straight. So on Saturday night, I'm feeding with the Sharks in the tank, and I'm taking the San Jose Sharks.
All right, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for, Shooter. We're switching over the NFL, and we're going with the AFC Championship. You've got the Pittsburgh Steelers heading up to Foxborough to take on the New England Patriots. It's Big Ben against Tom Terrific. Winner goes on to the Super Bowl, and everyone at home is wondering, Shooter, what do you got cooking for this one?
Well, I'll tell you, Patty, and before I do, I got to let you know this is the Knuckle Hockey Pick of the Week. This will be the only game I'm taking this weekend. I've proven it all year that I'm the #1 handicapper in the world today. So head to my website at theshootershack.ca and purchase an investment package, and I'll give you the winner on the other game. But here it is, folks, with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line with the 2 top teams in NFL playoff history. So here's some food for thought that's going to be spicy to keep your back end and your plumber honest. Tom Brady in 10 conference final games has 12 touchdowns along with 12 interceptions, while Antonio Brown and Le'Veon Bell have combined for 876 yards in their last 3 games. The visiting team is 0-6 straight up and 1-5 against the spread in their last 3 years in conference championships. So that's a heavy bird she may not want to handle. New England, 5-0 against the spread in their last 5, and they've also won 5 straight, while they're 17-3 in their last 20 games at home. While Pittsburgh is 7-1-1 against the spread in their last 9 and 5-0 straight up in their last 5. So here's what I'm doing, Patty, on this one. I've thought about this one long and I've thought about it hard. But first of all, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, you guys got nothing to be ashamed of. You guys have had one hell of a season and your team has made me a hell of a lot of money. So this is nothing personal. I'm just going with the heart, the stats, and not my bird. So what I'm doing in this game, I am going to be celebrating with Tommy Gunn, Tom Brady, and Uncle Billy Belichick because they're going to the Super Bowl. But what I'm doing is I'm buying a 1.5, and I'm getting the New England Patriots at -4.
All right, folks, you see the picks on the side. Make sure you get those in early and often. And folks, obviously, the NFL season's starting to wind down, but that doesn't mean that you can't make some money with old Uncle Shooter. You got the NHL, the NBA, college hoops, and before you know it, the MLB season is going to be right here. So head to theshootershack.ca and get an investment package right now.
And I couldn't have said it better myself, Patty. So if you're looking to make a couple bucks on a Monday, you want to watch a little basketball on Tuesday, hey, guess what? MLB started. You want to watch a little baseball on a Wednesday, head over to theshootershack.ca and grab yourself an investment package. I want to thank my sponsors. First of all, my barber Wilkins. He is the one you want with the clippers, the ones that keeps it fresh, and the one that keeps the line sharp. Our friends at mycustomsportschair.ca. I can't thank you guys enough for what you've done for the Shack. Go onto their website and check out what they have to offer and use the promo code SHOOTER for free shipping anywhere in North America. Knuckle Hockey, the #1 brand in sports apparel in the world today. Check out their website at knucklehockey.ca and also use the promo code SHOOTER for 10% off all items. Our friends over at JC Storage Solutions, they solve all your storage needs. They supply, deliver, install, engineer all industrial pallet racking and steel shelving systems. Give them a shout today at 416-565-1196. Have you been charged with a criminal offense? Maybe a DUI? Perhaps you have a past you would like a pardon for. HW Legal Support Services can help. Contact them today at 647-760-3722 for a free consultation. But everybody, I can't thank you guys enough. You've been supporting me through 20 weeks of the Shooter Shack. It has been a crazy year. We are at 71, 23, and 2. I want you guys all to subscribe to the YouTube channel at the bottom of the page. And make sure you follow us on all the social media platforms. And last but not least, head over to theshootershack.ca and buy an investment package. You can use PayPal, debit card, or Bitcoin to make yourself some money. Patty, I can't thank you enough. The boys over at Captured Films for keeping the lenses sharp. You guys are the ones you got to have with the camera. And we'll see you next weekend for the Super Bowl edition of the Shooter Shack.